today we're going to cover quick tips, casting, fishing knots, and braided line. Let's get started.
The bigger the baits, the bigger the fish.
First piece of advice is to always carry 2 fishing rods with you at all times. If one breaks or the reel breaks on one, you've got another one and you don't have to stop fishing, especially if you're out in the middle of nowhere. And the second piece of advice, folks, is to always carry your fishing net with you, because if you land a big one, you got to be able to bring it in.
Have you ever watched a professional bass tournament on TV? One thing about every fisherman there is they have precise casting ability. They are able to throw their bait right underneath a dock or skip it underneath a tree. That's what this next section is about. Okay, so to be able to catch more fish and get better at fishing every single day, you've got to be a casting pro. Something you can do is actually go buy one of these little plastic casting plugs, okay? And you just attach it to the top of your line and cast over and over again until you can become a professional. And you can throw it exactly where you want it, within about 1 foot of the strike zone of where you want to place the bait. Keep casting, keep practicing, make hundreds of casts every weekend. Go into an open field or use your local pond. Again, use your casting plug until you can become so comfortable casting so precisely that you can place the bait within 1 foot of where you want it to be. That's how you will improve your fishing skills and up your chances of catching more fish every single time.
All right, folks, what we're going to do is do a very simple clinch knot. All you're going to do is get the hook that you want, and you're going to come through and give yourself enough line here to work with, okay? And then what you're going to do is with your thumb, hold the hook and the line together, and then you're just going to twist this line around 6 or 7 times, just like this. And this is going to form the really strong knot that you need. Okay, so let's assume that's the 7th time. Then you're going to take the tag end, and you're going to go through this loop that we just created here. And the left hand is going to pull on the tag end while the right hand pulls on the line. And that is going to form the really strong knot here at the top of the hook. Very simple, easy beginner knot. Okay, now we're going to do the uni knot, which is a much stronger yet easy knot. Just go through the loop again. You're going to bring the line underneath and make a little bit of a loop here. Then we're going to take the tag end and go around the line 5 times, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, making sure that you're going around both lines. Then you're going to take this tag end and pull just until the knot is almost formed. Then you're going to take your baseline and move the knot all the way down, and boom, that creates the very strong, indestructible uni knot. You're going to take this tag end and use your braided line scissors and just cut it off here so the fish can't see it.
Next, we're going to talk about braided line and why I never leave the house without it.
The only fishing line that Joe and I use these days is braided line, okay? And we like it in this moss green color, which will allow you to basically match any water you fish in. The advantages of braided line is that it's extremely strong. A 20 or 30 pound line will allow you to basically handle any freshwater fish there is. And it's extremely sensitive. You'll be able to feel everything that the fish is doing under the water. And maybe even most importantly, there's no stretch, there's no memory, and this line will not tangle or backlash in your bait casting reel or your spinning reel. That's why we love it. Remember, when you're using braided line, it's very, very strong. You do not want to grab on it and pull on it and tug on it like you can with monofilament. It'll literally cut your skin like a knife going through warm butter. And always make sure you've got blood red hooks, whether they're treble hooks, snell hooks, whatever the case might be. You've heard us cover it many times in lots of other videos. Red hooks mimic blood or wounded or dying bait fish. Predatory fish are more likely to attack a color that's red.
I know we covered a lot, so if you need to, go back and watch some of these sections again a second time or third time until you've got these down pat, especially the knot tying section. Because if your knot fails you and you land the fish of a lifetime, you'll never forgive yourself. So don't make that mistake. We hope you enjoyed the last 5 minutes and you will put these tips and tricks into play the next time you go fishing, and you will catch more fish every time. Please make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and enable your bell notification so you'll never miss another great video just like this.